Welcome guys, or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ashley and I like to talk about books. Today, this is a little bit late of a video, but today we are going to be talking about the 15 books that I want to read in 2026. Is it February? Yes. Am I now talking about my 2026 TBR in February? Yes. Yes, I am. Yes. And are we judging? No. This is a judgment-free zone. My channel, my rules. So anyways, I actually picked this TBR in December when I was watching everybody else's, 26 books in 2026. So I made a list based on what is on my radar, what is very high on my priority list, books that I started reading last year but didn't really get to finish, or books that I started years ago and still haven't finished, or books that I just really need to get to that everyone says are amazing and I just have been putting off. I also decided to do 15 books for 2026 because I don't read that many books in a year, and I'll be lucky if this year I read 26 books. So 26 books in 2026 is a lot for me personally, but you guys make your own, whatever you guys want to make, whatever TBRs you guys want to make, go ahead. With that, these are going to be the 15 books of 2026 that I have on my radar. There is no particular order to this, and we'll see if I get to all of them this year. A lot of them I have physically, which is really, really good. I want to prioritize my physical TBR this year and try not to buy too many books, even though I'm currently in the middle of buying this series. I need the next book now, but that's besides the point. Onyx, are you going to be... Okay, let me let my cat out really quick. Go on. Oh, sorry. Go on, buddy. Number one, I'm just going to get this one out of the way because everyone has been saying to read it. It is a very popular series. I think everyone and their mother has read this series by now, and I am still smack dab in the middle of the first book. And that is A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. Guys, I started reading this in summer of 2024. Bookmark's still there. I got halfway through chapter 25. I got halfway through and I put it down. I was so bored, but everyone has been saying to read it, and if I want to read Throne of Glass, I have to read ACOTAR first. People have been saying, yes, you can read Throne of Glass. You can read Throne of Glass before ACOTAR, whatever, blah, blah, blah. No, I can't. I can't do it. Everyone says to read ACOTAR before Throne of Glass, and that is just the way I'm going to do it. So if I want to read Throne of Glass, I have to get through the series. It is now on the 2026 TBR. And actually, I could just start in the middle because I remember everything that happened up until this point. But I should probably explain what the book is. It's about a girl named Feyre, and she is poor. Yeah, she's poor. She lives with her family on like one side of this like border in this like world, and on the other side of the border is like the magic world, but she's like human. And so one day she kills a wolf, hence the wolf on the cover. She kills a wolf, and that wolf ends up being like part of the magic world or whatever. Anyway, so then she gets taken. She gets taken, and yeah, the story goes from there. I don't want to give too much of synopsises for these because if you guys want to go into blind, I don't want to give too much away. And honestly, I don't know much about these books. I've actually stayed very spoiler free from these books, which is quite shocking. So that's the first book on the TBR. Guys, make me read it, please, please. Oh my God, I need to read it. Anyways. The second book I actually don't own. It's actually at my house back at home. It is Assassin's Blade by Sarah J. Maas. Guys, if I really want to start the Throne of Glass series. I really do. I really do. So I need to get through ACOTAR in order to start Assassin's Blade. But Assassin's Blade is the prequel to the Throne of Glass series. Guys, I don't know anything about it. I know there's 5 stories. 5 like little short stories in it, and everyone has been saying to read those stories before going into the first book. But also other people say that Throne of Glass can be read without reading Assassin's Blade first, which I think so too, but I'm gonna go in order. I'm gonna go Assassin's Blade and then Throne of Glass. But I have to read ACOTAR first. But Assassin's Blade is number 2 on the TBR. Number 3 is Ruthless Vows by Rebecca Ross, I think. I read Divine Rivals a year ago, maybe, and I loved it. I loved Divine Rivals, guys. It was so good. But why have I not picked up Ruthless Vows? Guys, I don't know. Maybe because I don't have it physically, but I don't know. I don't know why I haven't picked it up, but I can't really give you the synopsis of Ruthless Vows, first off because I don't know, and second off it might spoil the first book, but the first book follows... Wait, what were their names? What are their names? Oh, Iris and Roman. That's right. Guys, I actually forgot the book, but it's okay. I can just go into book 2. It's okay. Everything will be fine. I'll remember everything. So Iris and Roman are like rivals at their like publishing center basically, and they're 2 journalists and they're always like competing against each other to get to be promoted. Then one of them finds a like magical typewriter in their room, and I think it's Iris that finds it first, but then Roman also has one in his room for some reason. We don't know that yet. And so they're sending like magical letters back and forth between these 2 like typewriters, and they don't know that they're sending it to each other, and they're like falling in love, and it's just like, oh, it's so good. It's so good, guys. It's so whimsical and magical, and it's great. So I'm excited for the second one, Ruthless Vows, but I've heard kind of mixed things on it, so we'll see. Maybe that's why I've been putting it off. The next 2 books I've actually already read, which is really fantastic. I'm already 2 out of the 15 down. So the next one I had on my list is Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir. The movie is coming out in March, and so I read this in January. And guys, this was great. This was really good. I don't know what I was expecting, but everyone is saying if you're not a sci-fi reader, this is still really good and get you into sci-fi. So I read it and I loved it. Guys, listen to the audiobook. I listened to the audiobook and I read the book like simultaneously, so I think that is a great way to go. So basically he's a science teacher. Why do I keep forgetting everybody's names? Grace. So Ryland is a science teacher, and he is basically asked to go on this Hail Mary mission to save the world. And he's not a crazy scientist. He's just a science teacher. So he's like, why me? Why me? There is a reason why him, but he's basically sent into space to save the sun from dying. I can't give too much away, but anyways, it's very good, guys. The writing in here is fantastic. There is a lot of sciencey stuff in it that kind of just go over your head, but that's okay. That's okay, because you'll still get it. You'll still understand it. It's very good. I think I gave this 4.5, and I'm 4.5 stars, and I'm so excited to watch the movie. The movie looks fantastic. So this was on my TBR, but I've already read it. So that's that. Number 5, again, I've already read this, and I am now onto the 3rd book of this series, and that is This Woven Kingdom by Tahara Mafi. I read this in January, and let me tell you, I'm obsessed. I am obsessed with this series right now. This ended on a crazy cliffhanger, and I got the 2nd book immediately, and now I need the 3rd book right now. I need the 3rd book. But this is about Eliza, and she is a djinn in a world full of humans and djinn, and they don't get along very well. Actually, djinn have been suppressed by the humans, who are also called clay in this world. And it kind of goes from there. So she lives as a housekeeper that they call Snodas, and Liza is living suppressed, so she can't express her powers or anything, or else she'll get caught by the king. And then you're following Cameron, who is the grandson of the king of this land. So he's the prince, and so he's going to be up and coming king. Guys, I'm really bad at giving synopsises. Please just trust me. It's absolutely fabulous. There's a reason why this is popular right now. It's very good. And it's just, it's fast paced. It's fun. It's magical. All of the above. It's great. So this was number 5 and I've already read it and I gave it a 4. I think I gave this a 4 stars. And then I gave the second book a 4.25 star. These Infinite Threads. So these are great. Oh, there he goes. Come on. And I hope you guys can't hear the kids outside my apartment. There's like a school, and so they're playing. Yeah, okay. Sixth book I have on the TBR is Daisy Jones and the Six. This was, I would say this is an OG TikTok book in like 2020 era. This is by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I have not yet read any Taylor Jenkins Reid books and I want this to be my first one. I've heard really, really good things about it. I know it's a band in the 70s and there's a lot of drama and I'm here for it. I think it's probably character driven if I'm not mistaken, but it's written like interview style. And so see how there's like how they're written in like interview. So it's different and I'm really excited about it and everyone says it's like their favorite book of all time, so I need to get to it because I haven't read it. So that's number 6. Number 7 on the TBR, guys, this one is also one that I really need to get to. It's Fourth Wing, and look at this edition. Oh, I love this edition. It's so gorgeous. I love the black and the gold. But this is Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. I need to read it. I just need to read it. This is a sensation right now, and everybody and their mother has read it. My mother has read it, and she is saying that I need to read it. Her whole book club has already read it, and they're like, Ashley, you need to read it because I love dragons. I love dragons. Guys, I love dragons. And look, it's all over. There's dragons all over this. This is so up my alley, but I am so scared I'm not gonna like it as much as everybody else does. So that's why I've been putting it off. But now that it's on my 2026 TBR, hopefully we get to it. I really hope so, guys. I've heard it's so good. I actually don't know a lot about this. I know there's a girl named Violet, and then there's Xaden, and I know they get together at some point. I think she's a dragon rider, or she is not, or she's forced to be a dragon rider, or something like that. Guys, I don't know anything. I don't know anything. So let's just see. 21-year-old Violet was supposed to enter the scribe quadrant, living a quiet life among books and history. She's a book lover, of course. Now the commanding general, also known as her tough-as-Talon's mother, has ordered Violet to join the hundreds of candidates striving to become the elite of Navarre, dragon riders. Okay, so her mother kind of forces her into being a dragon rider. Okay, I'm not going to read too much. I want to go into this blind because, again, I have avoided spoilers this long. So that is number 7 on the TBR. Our next book we have is kind of a tone shift, kind of a genre shift, but I'm pretty excited about this. It is The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. Everyone, again, has read this, I feel like, and everyone has said it is devastating. So I need to read this at a time where I am mentally prepared to read a sad story. I know it's about 2 sisters who go through World War II together, and you kind of follow them. I think they have 2 different jobs in the war, if I'm not mistaken. I think one of them's a nurse. Yeah, I don't know much about this. So, yeah, but look at the cover on the, look at that inside. Oh, it's so pretty. I think this takes place in London. Guys, France. Takes place in France. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I heard it's sad and I heard everybody cries and I need to read some Kristen Hanna books this year. So, this is number 8 on the 2026 TBR. So number 9 is going to be The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. I have not read any V.E. Schwab books, but I do own a couple of her books and I really, really want to get to them. This one in particular is, I've heard, amazing and just such a good story about, it's about a girl who I think she makes a deal with the devil or something so that nobody remembers her or something. In a moment of desperation, a young woman named Adeline meets a dangerous stranger and makes a terrible mistake. mistake. It will be 300 years before she stumbles into a hidden bookstore and discovers someone who can remember her name, and suddenly everything changes. Yeah, so like she doesn't want anyone to remember her or something, or guys, I don't know. I don't know anything, but I'm very excited, and everyone has cried at the end of this book, so I want that. So I've heard it's great and I want to get to it. So this is number 9 on the TBR. Number 10, this one's kind of different, but I know Rachel Catherine read it and she said it was really amazing. And so number 10 is The Raven Voice. Not a lot of people know about this, and I honestly don't know anything about it, but I know that Rachel Catherine really, really loved it. So I would like to read it. But this is book 1 of the series, and it's a bunch of boys. So, you know, I'm here for it. I believe this is found family. It gives very Six of Crows vibes. Because of the bird, but no, because of the found family, the like companionship that they have. They probably get into a lot of trouble, so it just looks fun. So I'm just here for it, and I trust Rachel with her book opinions. So this is number 10. Number 11, we have a classic that everyone knows and loves. I have the special edition of it. This is the only edition that I have. That is Beach Read by Emily Henry. Guys, look at this cute edition. It's so cute. It's on the back. I'll understand the quote when I read it, but I have not read any Emily Henry. Guys, I'm very new on my reading journey, I feel like, but this is Beach Read by Emily Henry. I'm sure everybody has heard of it. I'm sure you have heard of it. I would like to read it. That's all I have to say. Emily Henry is a very well-known author and everyone loves her romance books. I would like this one to be my first one. This is contemporary romance, but I don't think her books have any like spice or anything. I'm perfectly fine with that. So yeah, I heard it's a cute story. Follows Augustus and January. In fact, the only thing they have in common is that for the next 3 months they're living... Oh, aren't they writing books? One hazy morning, one thing leads to another, and they strike a deal designed to force them out of their creative ruts. January will pen the next great American novel. She'll take him on field trips worthy of any rom-com non-montage, and he'll take her to interview surviving members of a backwoods. Oh, so they're kind of helping each other write their books. That's so cute. That's so cute. I'm so excited. I'm very excited. So, this is number 11. Yes. Number 11. All right. Number 12 is another well-known author and another well-known series that I have not read yet, and that is Beartown by Frederick Bachman. Guys, I love Frederick Bachman's writing. I've read Anxious People, and I've read his newest one, My Friends, and I loved both of them. Anxious People was a 5-star for me. It was my first 5-star of 2025 last year, and I absolutely adored it. I adored it. It was a one setting like story, and I love stories that take place in one setting, and his writing, I cannot describe how fantastic it is. And everyone has said Beartown is a fantastic series, and it makes you cry, and it is devastating, and you fall in love with all these characters, and it's very character driven. So I'm very, very excited to read this. I know it's about a town that loves hockey, and like hockey is everything to them, and then something really, really devastating happens, and it kind of like turns everybody in the town, like they just kind of fall apart. Like the whole town kind of falls apart because of this one thing that happens, and it's kind of about bringing them all back together and healing and forgiveness. And I'm very excited. I'm very excited to read this. I know it's gonna destroy me, but I've also had this forever, so I'm very excited to read it. That was number 12. Yes. All right, number 13, we have Spark of the Ever Flame by Penn Cole. I am so excited to read this. This was another book that Rachel read, and she compared it to Throne of Glass. It was that good. Don't know what this is about. Let's see. When old secrets catch fire, everything will burn. In a mortal world colonized by the gods and ruled over by the Descended, their cruel, magic-wielding offspring Diem Belator yearns to escape the insular life of her poor village. Her mother's sudden disappearance and the discovery of a dangerous secret about her past offered Diem an unexpected opportunity to enter the dark world of descended royalty and unlock the web of mysteries her mother left behind. Diem will have to navigate the unwritten rules of love, power, and politics in order to save her family and all of mortal kind. Yeah, I'm excited to see what this has going for it. This is the inside of it. Look at that. That is so cool. Oh, it's so pretty. Anyways, and there's also like sprayed edges versions of this. And I have the second book down here too. So I just want to get into this. And I think there's 3 books of this out right now. Yeah, then this is book 1. So this is going on TBR. Okay, 2 more books. I have 2 more books left to talk to you guys about on the TBR. One of them actually just recently came out, and it was a huge, huge success in the book community, and that is that's Alchemized by Sin Lin Yu. That's the author's name. I'm sorry if I pronounced it wrong, but this is, if you guys don't know, it's a thick book. It's thick. It's thick. It's over 1,000 pages. This is longer than Kingdom of Ash. So this is basically, there was a fan fiction between Draco and Hermione, and it's called Manacled, and everyone loved it. And now, of course, it's not on Wattpad anymore. It's nowhere. It's not on AO3. It's nowhere to be found. So if you read it, then you are one of the few who have read it. So this is the published version of that fan fiction, but it's not Draco and Hermione. It's like a different twist to it. So it's not exactly Manacled, but it's the same author and it's the same like idea, if that makes any sense. I don't think I'm explaining that very well. But again, I don't know what this is about. I know there's some kind of, like, she's a prisoner or something. She's an alchemist. Yeah, and now a prisoner of war and of her own mind. She was a healer of little importance within their ranks, but Helena has inexplicable memory loss of the months leading up to her capture, making her enemies wonder, is she truly as insignificant as she appears, or are her lost memories hiding some vital piece of the Resistance final gambit? Oh, whoa! I didn't even know this was the inside. Look at this. Do you guys see that? Whoa, that's actually so cool. It's like roses and all kinds of stuff. So I never read Manacled. I don't know what Manacled is about, but I know this is going to be good because everyone says that it's good. And I love Draco and Hermione, so I will always read a Hermione fanfiction. So I'm very excited for this. So that's number 14. And the last but not least, I'm not going to take it down because it's going to be a little too difficult and it's going to take too long. It's right here, if you guys can't see it. It is Fearless by Lauren Roberts. Yeah, that's right. Yes, Lauren Roberts. It's the last book in the Powerless series. Guys, I need to read it because it's last book, and then I can read Fearful, and then I can be done. I can be done with that series. I enjoyed it. The first 2 books, and Powerful, the novella, was one of my favorite novellas I've read ever. I loved that novella so much. I don't know, Fearless is just it's not calling to me. So I'm putting it on the TBR in hopes that I will read it. So yeah, it's on the TBR. So I didn't tell you what Powerless, I guess Powerless is about Peyton, who is an ordinary we have ordinaries and elites, I believe. And Peyton is an ordinary, and then Kai is an elite, and he's the prince of the kingdom. And Peyton is basically chosen to play in their games, in their trials. And it's basically like Hunger Games. I'm not doing a very good job at explaining this. Anyways, guys, what is wrong with me? I don't know. But yeah, Powerless was good. Powerless was fine. It wasn't like amazing that everyone like said it was, but I loved the novella. Wow, I am just ranting, guys. I'm just ranting. I'm so done. Okay, this video has gone on for way too long, but this is see if I can pick it all up. This is gonna be heavy, guys. This is the 2026 TBR, my 15 books I want to read in 2026, including the one up there and 2 that I don't own right now. But this is the TBR. I am very, very excited to get into this year. Thank you guys all for watching this video. I hope you had a good time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on the channel if you're still here. If you watched all the way to the end, might as well hit that subscribe button. Yeah, I had a good time. I had a good time talking about books, guys. I love talking about books. Let me know if you guys want to see any reading vlogs of me reading any of these books. Yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in another video.